Hello, everyone, and welcome. Eagles Insider Dave Spadaro here, along with linebacker Nathan Gerry. Our conversation presented by Bob's Discount Furniture, and we're talking to the interception maker, the guy who helped turn around the game on Monday night. Your first career pick, what was it like?
It felt good.
Yeah.
Be able to go out there and show my teammates and coaches that, I'm capable of making plays. It's always nice to get the first one under your belt.
Do you feel, Nate, that you're still in the I got to prove myself to everybody phase of your career?
Yeah. I think, a lot of people, I don't think it really matters, an age-wise, but I think everybody's out there to prove. A lot of people play this game for respect. Especially for us young guys, we got to go out there and make plays, to show people that we're capable of doing those things.
Second year in the league. How much progress do you think you've made becoming an NFL linebacker?
Night and day. Coming in last year, I was actually very helpful to have, Nigel and Jordan, those guys, help me with the transition. It was tough for me at first, being able to, moving up closer to the ball obviously makes a big adjustment. Things happen a lot faster. So, I was fortunate enough to have a lot of good veteran players that have helped me with the transition. And, Coach Flagel's done a good job as well. Not
only does the vantage point change, the body changed. So what'd you weigh coming out of Nebraska?
I think I came here around 212.
And what are you now?
About 230.
How'd you get up there?
A lot of nutrition, a lot of diet, a lot of work in the weight room. Put a lot of time in the off season to, get those calories up. So that was a tough transition for me.
So you're eating what, 2,000-3,000 calories every day?
Yeah,
Which is what kind of food?
Everything, especially for me, I got a lot of carbs. You got to have the energy. Carbs is one of the things that helps you gain those weight. But, one thing that's tough about it is that you want it to have good weight. You don't want to add on, a lot of bad excess weight. So what's your diet, is very important on what you do put in your body. So, that's one thing that we have a good nutrition plan here. So
I find it fascinating that you were in South Dakota growing up, state 200-meter champion. Right? Still, yeah. Is the record still
100? I'm the 100 champion.
100 champion.
200 champion, 100 record.
Right. Okay. 200 champion, 100. Is the 100 record still in existence?
Yeah, I believe it is.
Wow. And if you were to run a 100-meter race right now, how close to that number would you come?
Oh man, I don't know.
You're bigger, faster, stronger, they say.
Yeah, but I also weighed a little bit less back in the day. When I was, high school, I was also able to, get out of bed and go run. Nowadays, I got to stretch and things like that. So. Honestly, I don't even know if I can make it the 100 meters, so we would have to see.
What's the best part of being in the NFL?
The people. I think, that's one thing that I've always admired and been thankful for throughout my, career playing football in general, is that I met a lot of great people with relationships through, sports, and, I think that's one thing that I've always will cherish, when I'm done with it all.
I wonder, when you meet people who are your buddies in high school and your buddies in college who aren't in the game, do you feel like you're, and I take this more mature than they are? Because there's so much responsibility when you're playing in the NFL. Everything you say, everything you do, you can never be late. You miss a tackle and everybody goes, that guy sucks. I mean, it's like you got to grow up in a hurry.
Yeah, it is tough. A lot of us, some people are different. Some people take it easier. Some people, it's a little bit harder with the transition. But, I think that we all know it comes with, comes with it. So, I think a lot of us do mature a little bit more than some people. I also think that, a lot of us say mentally stronger from it, just because, we do get a lot of criticism, and, growing up, that's tough, especially nowadays with social media and things like that, and how to deal with it. It's tough. So, I think that we do grow up a little bit faster than, some per se, but. We're still kids.
Yeah, man, it's fun. You're in have you always wanted to be in the NFL?
Yeah, I think I made that decision when I was in high school. My favorite sport, was baseball. I still believe that was my best sport to this day. The love for the game kind of left me, and I just love the game of football. And in high school was really kind of when it hit me when I wanted to play, first college Division I football. So.
All right, let's talk about Sunday. It's the Dallas Cowboys. It's Ezekiel Elliott. Now, if Ezekiel Elliott is running toward me, he's not concerned. I mean, I have no chance to bring him down. You have no chance to bring him down. What is the key to bringing somebody down like that? And why is he so good?
I think one thing that makes him good, he stays square and he's a patient runner. He uses his blockers very well. In Dallas, they've always had a very good, strong offensive line, and that's one thing that they've harped on. And, they've always wanted to be a team that runs the ball. And, for us, we got to be able to stop the run. I think Zeke does a good job. Like I say, he's a patient runner. He stays square to line of scrimmage, and that pays off with breaking tackles and getting out on the edge, things like that. So, you know, we got to be tackle. We got to tackle fundamentally sound football. So.
And the quarterback, Dak, is not exactly falling down at the line of scrimmage. He's also a running threat. You have to account for him as a runner, don't you?
Yeah, and you know, that's one thing that it makes this team different than a lot of other teams is that, you know, like you said, that, you know, a lot of teams you don't have to account for the quarterback. You know, you usually have a free player to help with, you know, coverage and things like that. Well, now you got to put that free guy on the quarterback, you know, for his ability to run football.
What is the mood of this locker room? Big game, NFC East lead at stake here. What's it like down there?
You know, I think the mood's been great around here. You know, I think you know, this year we're grinders. You know, we've always been grinders. We put our head down, we go to work, and you know, nothing's changed for this week. You know, we know what's at stake, but you know, we're gonna do what we've always been doing, is, you know, to go to work.
We close with this. Nate Gerry, his first interception of his NFL career last week. I assume you kept the football. Yeah. That's the good news. The not so good news is that the quarterback brought you down. Did he not?
Yeah.
What's up with that?
Man, I'm not happy about it either. You know, I honestly thought he was going to get blocked. You know, he was on the side, you know, it's out of bounds. I kind of kept him out of my vision. You know, I thought we had a couple guys over there I was going to nudge him or whatnot, and so I kind of threw him out of my vision, and, you know, surprise, surprise.
Next one, we expect it to go to the house.
Yeah, so is my mom. So.
Nathan Gerry, we thank you for joining us in studio conversation presented by Bob's Discount Furniture. Thanks for joining us.